Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 5 of the August daily draw. So as we start the new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tower of the Witch's Garden, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Lammas oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And we have the Seven of Cups. We may be having various things of choices and options. And it's good to perhaps to be thinking about things that we might like. But if you notice here, she's holding the trowel, she's got a pot here, plant pot, she's got a plant in her hand that she's going to put into it perhaps. But she's paused to think about all kinds of things. And these might be representatives of the things that she's thinking about, imagining. And there's nothing wrong with dreaming about things, with having a vision for what you might like. But don't let them become distractions from what you have at hand here before you. Don't let them distract you from doing the practical task at hand that you are actually in the middle of in the now. Yes, you can be thinking about the future and working towards that, but don't do that at the expense of working on what you're doing now. If this is just a momentary thing, that's fine. But if she takes this too far, then she's never going to get this thing done. And will it hinder what she's trying to do? You know, maybe she needs to hurry up and put this plant in the pot and get it established, or the plant may start to wither. So don't let things that are not yet in existence, but things that you may be thinking about, things of the future, don't let them. It's as I said, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having some visions of what you might like in your life and trying to choose what you might like and trying to discern which is the best things, and what might seem good on the outside may not be as good when you look at it, and something that you wasn't drawn to start with ends up being one of the best things you could possibly choose. There is that process too. But in all of this, of working through these issues and what you might want, don't let it distract you from connecting with and accomplishing what you're doing in the here and now. Yes, as I said, aim for the future, but also make sure you deal with the present. And don't be distracted from your task at hand. That, to me, is what this card is saying. So let's take that on board. Let's keep our focus in the right place. Be free to let our imagination roam where possible, but not at the expense of the things that we're doing in the here and now. If we take care of what we need to be doing in the here and now, often that will lead to some of these things becoming opportunities in the future. So in order to get there, we still have to deal with what's here in the present. And I believe that's the main message of this card today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Cornucopia, very, very Lammas orientated that. Let the power of abundance flow through you and open up fresh opportunities for growth. Those fresh opportunities will come through the work that we're doing now. When we have the opportunities in the present, working through those will lead to further opportunities for abundance and growth. So we may dream of that, we may imagine that, but to get there, we still have to do the work in the here and now. And that may lead and open up some of these opportunities for growth further down the line, which can bring about all these kinds of things that we may desire. So, by all means, dream, by all means, have vision, but also be practically minded and deal with and be rooted and grounded in the present moment and deal with what you're dealing with now, because that will maybe the key to unlock the opportunities for these other things further down the line. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 6. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.